Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I see this video yesterday. There was a new report still on the issue of South Africa. There was some evacuation yesterday. Ugandans and Kenyans were evacuated from South Africa also. We all know about the remaining nations that have been having back and forth from almost 1 month. Like the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, the Zimbabweans, the Malawians, and a lot of people don't lead to about Zambians. Zambians also is having the heat in South Africa. In short, they even say some of their truck driver was murdered. And only Zambia carried the news. The rest of Africa don't even know because Zambia are quiet. They are not loud. So even if they are in trouble, people don't know. But I get the news. Now, I get that Zambia news before I see the news of Uganda and Kenya that they evacuate them. They are sending everybody away. And let us not forget about Ethiopia and the Somalians. South Africa have allegation of every nation they are sending away. They said Nigeria is selling powder. I don't know what they say Ghanaians do to them. They say they are undocumented. They say Zambians, Zimbabweans and Malawians are into cheap labor. They even include powder on Nigeria. They say Somalia are taking their job, businesses and everything. Also, Nigeria are taking their jobs too because they are creating jobs. They are having shop. And South Africa don't want it. Now, this is what is now going out. Watch carefully. Wait.
Yes, we can go there. We can cross over. The other institution of the South Africans is DSTV.
Wait.
DSTV is there.
I want to
yes,
see.
we can.
I want to see because I wanted to start from beginning so that you
guys
can understand what I'm saying. I think South Africa sit up.
DSTV is there. Yes, we can go there. We can cross over. The other institution of the South Africans is DSTV. Without blocking their work, we want to say, please publish to the nation the killing, the Xenophobia these people have. If there is anyone who is South African, black here, not only here in Bala, I know they are not there, but we are trying to demonstrate that they should leave the camp. I want to incite Uganda against the South Africans who are killing our people. Our only son in my constituency, Ronald Nasima, was killed in South Africa and thrown in the sewer. Imagine, there is no law which says that an illegal immigrant is supposed to be killed. Ugandans come against their installations. We are not saying they should vacate. We are saying any South African working in this installation should leave. Let them go back to their country. They can reap profits from here. We can employ for them. We can give them employment by Uganda to run their institution. DSTV, OTV, Stanbic Bank, Standard Chartered, MTN. Let them go. Let them go. Because while they are killing our people in South Africa, these ones are enjoying the airs and the good climate of Uganda. No. I want to incite all of you to tell them in a humble way, let them leave this country. Let them leave this country. Because they can't kill us. Let us do it like in Nigeria, they're gonna. I'm here without blocking anyone. And because I know these are younger people employed by this institution. I want to thank you, but take it that way. Thank you.
Another one to be continued.
You need permission in Uganda. MTN is a South African company, reeking millions from Africa. They are killing our people in South Africa. I want to call you Ugandans to raise up against any South African here, whether legal or illegal. want to say, this installation here, we have never segregated them. But I think South Africans are used to violence. And if they are used to violence, we will give them the same in equal measure. I'm not stopping the work here. I'm simply picketing. And you journalists and the Ugandans come up against any South African. This is their installation. Any South African, we ask them to leave this country. We ask them to leave this country. Or else we can give the equal measure. Stanbic Bank is their bank. We can go there together. Stanbic Bank. They are getting from Ugandans, from fellow Africans, and really treating us in that way. This one is their bank. This one here is their bank. Without any fear of interference and arrest, I'm making what we call a picket. This bank here gives profits to the government of South Africa. I pity President Cyril Ramaphosa, who is a father-in-law to this country. But the pressure he has gone through is very bad. We can't treat fellow Africans, black Africans, the way they are doing. If there is any South African here, let them leave. And I want to incite you, Ugandans, in a clean way, humble way. We know they are investors. Let them leave. We can employ Ugandans in their own installation.
It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Nations are rising against South Africa. I don't have problem with South Africa personally. I swear to God. Most of things that they are explaining, I understand their concern, but I don't understand their language, which is violent. When you say, let them regulate the border, maybe against criminality. When you say you are against cheap labor, people are collecting money less than minimum wage. I support the fact that they are fighting for good salary. But you should not fight the people that are the victim. You're supposed to fight the company owner. South Africa are doing something. Okay, the statement is okay, the march operation, but they are doing it in a very horrible way. And how many times I say South Africa? Is there any other way you can do this thing? There is so many ways to do this because now nations are rising against South Africa. President Ramaphosa. President Ramaphosa. They said the people of South Africa are the government, not Ramaphosa. So we don't know who we are going to blame. Or maybe the government is the one who sent them to go and do it because the government cannot do it directly. Or is the people who want to, we don't know. But dear South African, responsible, real South African that this thing might end in a very bad and brutal way. This may end in a brutal way for South African, and this may even break us apart more than what we can ever imagine. South Africa, please, there is so many other things. You can please amend things. Ugandans are complaining that their people are dead. Somalians are complaining that you are shooting their people. Nigeria are complaining that you are shooting their people. Zambia complain the same thing. You brutally beat Ghanaians on video. South Africa, please. Do it in a different way. There is a lot of nations that know how to mobilize. Number one is Kenyans. Kenyans can mobilize. Ugandans can mobilize. South Africa can mobilize. Nigeria can mobilize. Nations can mobilize when it comes to national interest. So dear South African, you are facing your nation. You are facing the corrupt people in the border. You are facing the corrupt people in the home affairs. You are facing the corrupt people that are in the police, in the uniform, who allow powder to come to your country. But don't put it on the foreigner. God, me, I don't know. Guys, Ugandans are ready for the war and evacuation of all South Africa from their country.